It's 4 a.m. The lights are buzzing and the air feels cold. And there's one guy already drenched in sweat, Kobe Bryant. Now, this wasn't some motivational stunt or some rise and grind moment. This was just a Tuesday for Kobe. When his teammates showed up hours later for practice, he was still there with the same focus and same mentality. And when asked about it, he simply just said, I don't want to leave any doubt, ever. That moment, that relentless commitment is something that I've been thinking about a lot. I'm definitely not planning on waking up at 4 a.m. and hitting the gym, but there's something in that mindset that feels very important. Habits. The thing about habits is they sound easy. Just wake up early every day, drink water, stretch. But in reality, habits are not hard because we are lazy. It's because life is loud. There's always something demanding your attention, pulling you in different directions. Emails, notifications, or that one more episode button on Netflix. And I don't think that I am lazy, but I just feel like I get overwhelmed. Most of the time, I get stuck in the cycle of I should do this, but let me check my phone first. Here's what I'm realizing. Building habits isn't about doing everything. It's about doing something small, something meaningful, and showing up for that every day. So instead of trying to fix everything, I'm just focusing on one habit right now. Creating more and consuming less. Because it's way too easy to fall into the endless scroll, to jump from one Instagram reel to another, to tell myself I'm learning when I'm actually just zoning out. Don't get me wrong, I love consuming content. Books, videos, podcasts, they've taught me so much. But at some point, it starts feeling like I'm stuck on the sidelines, watching other people play their game. So every day, I'm carving out some time to create something, whether it's writing down a messy idea or recording a video or just brainstorming on a piece of paper. As long as I feel like I am creating something, that's good enough for me, because it's not about the output. It's about being active and not passive. And it's not glamorous. Most of the things that I create are not even that good. But that's not the point. The point is to show up even when it feels small, even when it feels silly. Motivation is fun. It's that initial burst of excitement when you start something new. It feels like caffeine for your brain. But it's also unreliable. Some days it will hype you up, and other days it will leave you hanging. And that's where discipline comes in. Discipline isn't about feeling inspired. It's about showing up. It's about saying, I'll show up today because I said I would. And it's definitely not as dramatic as it feels in the moment, but it's about the results this time. There's no applause when you spend 30 minutes creating instead of scrolling. And there is no confetti when you follow through on a small promise that you made to yourself. But over time, these small things start to stack up. And that's when they start to feel more reliable and more solid. So that's where I'm at. One habit, one day at a time, less consuming, more creating, less I'll start tomorrow, and more I'll start right now. If you got a habit that you're working on, or a habit that's made a difference for you, drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. And if you made it this far, thanks for sticking around. Subscribe to keep up with the chaos, and welcome to the mess. Let's figure this out together.